So is there an end to the pattern of this weather that we're seeing out there? Let's ask Sid King, meteorologist with the National Weather Service in Peachtree City. Welcome to the show.
Hey, good morning. Thank you for having me.
All right, let's start with that. We're talking about triple digits next week, the potential for flooding. We're seeing things happen all over the country. When might we see a break from the heat, or is this a pattern you see we're locked into for a while?
Today is actually looking like it's going to be the coolest day, or quote unquote coolest day, that we have left for the next several days. We're going to be locked into this pattern with a ridge of high pressure in the upper atmosphere, which is going to keep us in a continually heating pattern in the weekend and into the early parts of next week.
Is this a kind of setup where we could start seeing some air quality alerts or even drought concerns if the rain stays too scattered? We just sort of see these quick bursts in the afternoon that just hit a couple of places.
Yes. So what's going to happen with this pattern overhead is it is going to somewhat reduce our rain chances. As we get further out in time, potentially early next week, we could start seeing some air quality alerts if we get several days in a row where we don't have precipitation. However, not anticipating any drought concerns developing at this time. We're still above average for the year as far as precipitation amounts are concerned. So it's going to be a while before we would see those type of conditions developing.
All right, let's take a turn out of the tropics. You're tracking a little system in the northern Gulf. Can you let us know what's up with that?
Yes, there is a weak little disturbance in the northern Gulf that's going to lead to some increasing moisture today, and that's going to lead to a little bit higher than normal thunderstorm chances, which could lead to some frequent lightning and heavy rain, but we're not expecting any real tropical impacts into our area.
It's interesting. We've seen those three named storms, right? Was it Andrea, Barry, Chantal? None of those reached hurricane strength. Is that normal for this time of season?
Yeah, this normal for this time of the season. We're still well before the peak of the season. A lot of times in June and July, you may see some storms that are a bit weaker than hurricane strength and don't quite get to that point. And then sometimes it might be August or September before you see some of them start to reach hurricane strength.
All right, so things to come, perhaps. All right, Sid King, always appreciate the time. Have a good one.